Good morning, dear students. I, Parul Madam, welcome you all in the online mathematics class. Today, we are going to start a new lesson. Lesson number 14, How Big, How Heavy. Let's start. Today, we are going to make our own measuring glass and find the volume of different objects using this measuring glass. An experiment performed by Sarika. This is Sarika and this is her friend. Sarika takes some water in a glass and marks the level of water as 0. Then she takes 5 marbles. Marbles means lakhoti. One by one, she drops all 5 marbles in this glass of water. She observes that each marble pushes up some water. That is, due to each marble, water level rises up. After dropping all 5 marbles in this glass, the new water level she marks as 5 marbles. So children, we observe that due to dropping of each marble, the water level goes on rising. This is because each marble occupies some space and this space is called the volume of that marble. Your measuring glass. Now children, let's guess the volume of each of these objects compared with the marbles. First, a ball is nearly 18 marbles. An eraser is nearly 2 marbles. A lemon is nearly 3 marbles. A pencil is nearly 2 marbles. A potato is nearly 10 marbles. Children, these are my guesses. Your guesses can be different based on the sizes of the objects. Like sizes of the ball, eraser, lemon, pencil, potato may be different. Now, let us make our own measuring glass with 35 marbles. Children, take a glass of water and mark the level of water as 0. Then put 5 marbles and mark the level of water as 5 m. Again drop 5 marbles and mark the level of water as 10 m. Again drop 5 marbles and mark the level of water as 15 m. Likewise, go on dropping 5 marbles and go on marking the level of water as 20 m, 25 m, 30 m and 35 m. So the measuring glass appears like this with 0 m, 5m, 10m, 15m, 20m, 25m, 30m and 35m. Now put different things in this measuring glass and fill this table. First, we put a matchbox in this measuring glass. Children, what do we see? We see that the matchbox floats in water. Then, how are we going to find its volume? The idea is we will fill this matchbox with sand so that the matchbox doesn't float but it sinks in water. So, the volume of matchbox filled with sand is nearly 7 marbles. A stone's volume is nearly 5 marbles. A sharpener's volume is nearly 2 marbles. A tomato's volume is nearly 4 marbles. Children, your volumes can be different depending on the size of stone and size of tomato you take. Which has more volume? This is Tariq and this is Molly. Tariq and Molly made their own measuring bottles. Tariq had an injection. He uses this injection to make his measuring bottle. He took 5 ml at once in this injection. He filled this injection twice, that is 2 times, to mark 10 ml. Then he emptied this 10 ml in his measuring bottle and then marked 10 ml on his measuring bottle. Likewise, he filled his measuring bottle till 60 ml, each time marking 20 ml, 30 ml, 40 ml, 50 ml and 60 ml on his measuring bottle. Molly used a small bottle of 10 ml and filled her big measuring bottle till 60 ml, each time marking 10 ml, 20 ml, 30 ml, 40 ml, 50 ml and 60 ml on her measuring bottle. So this is Tariq's measuring bottle and this is Molly's measuring bottle. Now Molly uses her this measuring bottle and found that by dropping 9 5 rupee coins in this bottle, the water level rises up to 10 ml. Now children, use your measuring bottle and find out the volume of 6 marbles. We see that when we drop 6 marbles in the measuring bottle, the water rises by 7 ml. And when we drop 16 1 rupee coins in the measuring bottle, the water level rises by 18 ml. Now children, try to solve this in your mind. The volume of 6 marbles is 7 ml. So the volume of 24 marbles will be 6 fours are is 24. So 7 fours are will be 28. So the volume of 24 marbles is 28 ml. Now the volume of 16 1 rupee coins is 18 ml. So the volume of 32 1 rupee coins will be 16 twos are is 32. So 18 twos are will be 36. So the volume of 32 1 rupee coins is 36 ml. Molly put some 5 rupee coins in the measuring bottle. If 30 ml water rises up, then how much 5 rupee coins she has put? Children, we have seen that by dropping 9 5 rupee coins, the water level rises by 10 ml. Again putting 9 5 rupee coins, the water level rises another 10 ml. And third time putting 9 5 rupee coins, the water level rises another 10 ml. So when 30 ml water is pushed up, 9 plus 9 plus 9, that is 27 5 rupee coins has to be dropped in the measuring bottle. So for 30 ml water to be pushed up, 27 5 rupee coins should be dropped in the measuring bottle. So if 60 ml water is to be pushed up, how much coins need to be dropped in the bottle? 30 twos are is 60 and 27 twos are will be 54. So the answer is, if 60 ml water is to be pushed up, then 54 5 rupee coins has to be dropped in the measuring bottle. Now, using your own measuring bottle, find out the volume in ml of some objects. First, if we drop scale in measuring bottle, the water level rises by 6 ml. So, the volume of scale is 6 ml. Now, next, if we drop a tumbler in the measuring bottle, the water level rises by 22 ml. So the volume of a tumbler is 22 ml. Now if we drop a pair of scissors in the measuring bottle, the water level rises by 8 ml. So the volume of a pair of scissors is 8 ml. Now, if we drop a pen in the measuring bottle, the water level rises by 6 ml. So the volume of the pen is 6 ml. Now the question is, how many liters of water your body will push up? Answer is approximately 30 liters of water the body of the children like you will push up. Hope to meet you in next online mathematics class. Thank you. Take care.